Why?
Kevin, what are you doing eating ranch like that? Oh my god, bro. That's gross, Kevin.
So what do you like? What do you like better than ranch? What do you like, blue cheese?
Blue cheese is also good, bro. If I don't really eat a salad a lot, but if I do, it's gotta
No, I'm
be
talking.
Thousand Island.
Oh, for a salad, I don't eat ranch. I use
I don't
ranch
like
for
ranch. Period.
wings.
I've tried ranch with salad. I've tried ranch
Now
with
salad, I
beer,
like. I like
pizza,
Italian
wings. I've given
or
ranch
Caesar. I like Italian or
multiple
Caesar.
options. I didn't know it was in a taco salad. It was. That's almost like using mustard as a binder. Like, yeah, you use mustard, but you don't taste the mustard.
Yeah, a lot of people put mustard on their ribs and
East
stuff.
of Broad Street, we find ourselves at Lincoln Financial
Yeah, you
Field
can't,
in
you can't, you know
South
what I'm
Philly.
saying, using mustard on the
Today
ribs,
we've
man.
got an
Yeah, I
interesting
get it.
Week
I get
11 matchup on tap, as it'll be
it.
the
Nah, ranch, I
Chicago
can't.
Bears taking on the
I get your
Philadelphia
stance,
Eagles.
man. Self-defense. Yeah, I get it, man.
Hey, fucking, I'm about to. All right, so my lady's gonna watch a movie.
The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in
Nah,
Week
we're gonna
11
play
on
Duty.
EA Sports.
Yeah.
I just began off yesterday. First time playing Duty, man.
Oh, bro? I thought you've been on it. What's solo? Oh, the Bengals and Bills. Oh, they played at 4. Eagles.
On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. From the gun, it's Hurts. This is Smith to the ground. And he's taken down right away at the 39-yard line. 17 yards and a first down for Philly.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts. That's into the hands of Tutu Atwell.
When a story about helping.
Right at midfield.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Oh, good shit, bro.
First down there, but it's incomplete. The Eagles at 2-7 now in the year. They were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So, you know, they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
And he's got room. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
And they'll use him out of the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago, there's another one right there.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Hurts sets up to throw it. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end Goddard. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll make it second down. And the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far in the opening drive.
We always talk about confidence in
Bro,
runners and
where did you get all
catchers and
these fucking
quarterbacks.
stars
How about the
from,
protection
Dre?
detail? They're not allowing anyone near the guy throwing the football.
God damn. Ew. Come on. Oh.
And this is going to be intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off. And the Bears are going to get the football the INT on the game's opening drive. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be.
Some of the people got traded, but I built them all.
Calling a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. You look at this Eagle defense. They come into play number 12 in the NFL against the run.
I still crack up a little bit after we left our meeting with the defensive coordinator because I said to you, stop me if you've heard this before. How about him saying, well, first order of business, we got to stop the run. Of course you do. He's got a good unit, but facing the number 1 rushing team, they have to stop that in order to have a good performance.
Now this throw caught left side. He's to the 15. Touchdown, Chicago. A great play there with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Bears take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. And for the extra point, Cameron Dicker. And he's got it to make it 7-0 in favor of the Bears. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. Now this is going to be returned from the back line of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those.
Oh, my God, you ain't get there.
Get your offense moving.
Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first
what's
scrimmage. Starting drive number 2 off on the right foot. Completion for the first down. Drive 1 is they had to be pretty frustrating because they moved the football. They just didn't get any points out of it.
But warm-up QB, too. Let's bring in the backup. I mean, my goodness, you take him down, you don't score points. You're not being totally facetious here, right? I'm just kidding. Nice first drive. Rarely do teams score on every single drive in a game, but they like what they did there. They just hope they can pay it off this time with some points.
Flushed out right. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Swift going to try up the middle. Greedy Williams on the stop. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
Right back to Swift again on 2nd down. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offensive backfield, not necessarily just playing.
I'm pressing triangle, man.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target. Incomplete.
Damn.
Matt Gay now gets ready for the field goal try. From the left hash, this from 46.
Well, he was ready-made.
Gay
We got him
knocks
for
this
spoon
one through.
2 seasons ago.
But still trailing, it's 7-3.
We took a flyer on the old man.
That drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punt, you really don't want to do that. In this case,
hell no.
And get prepared for the rest of the game.
And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
And if you just look at this game, Charles, on paper, they've got the edge, no doubt. They're hanging around the top of the NFC. On the other side, you got a squad that's towards the bottom of the NFC. But when we mentioned that to the coaches, they were having no part of it.
Yeah, and I like how you said when we mentioned it. In fact, I mentioned it, and I upset them a little bit, didn't I? Because they wanted no part of that one, and I was reminded, like a 5-year-old, this is the NFL. Any given Sunday, anything can happen. They are guarding against the upset.
You look at this Eagle defense.
They've been pretty good against the pass. Not amazing, but good. Number 13 in the league.
And since this is such a good unit at covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch, but nothing doing on that one.
After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now it's Fields. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Palmer. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. It's a gain of 35.
The timing was absolutely true as he caught it working across the field. Plenty of space for him to roam, but notice how he keeps his head on a swivel, looking for defenders who may crop up out of nowhere. That turned into a big play.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
2nd and 10. Back to throw. Fields. Quick hitter here. It's complete. Touchdown. A great effort there. With his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game. As his guys are able to extend their lead. Well, only the 2 catches for him thus far, CD, but both of them have resulted in touchdowns.
And I think he's on the bench right now, Brandon, smiling at his position coach and telling him, all those times you talked to us about efficiency, I'm living it right now.
Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
Welcome up, Joe.
Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Hurts.
You gotta kick that. What are you doing?
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And taken right on the 30. A punt of 46, a return of 5. And the Bears take over. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Now a 2nd and 10. Hands it off out of the gun. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as he brings up the 3rd and 10. The right leg is set and down started. They need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. And they'll give him another shot
did.
on the ground. And this will be a Bears 1st down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And then the next breath they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up 1st downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And once he escaped the pocket there, he tried to keep those eyes downfield, but nothing was materializing. So he makes a smart move and gets that to the sideline.
Here's 2nd and 10. To throw is Fields.
God damn it, hold the block, man.
So now following the sack, Fields and the Bears looking at 3rd down and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the 1st half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
On 4th down, Chicago brings out Trenton Gill.
Come on,
It's a net
Slay.
of 40 there, a punt of 48, and a return of 8. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
The defense thought they had that play covered, but it still got driven backward by those blockers. Those types of plays are a key part of any team's offensive game plan. It all starts up front in the trenches.
And he still has yet to get on track in this 1st half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Throwing is Hurts. Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Jaquan Brisker. And they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick 6. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick 6.
The personal foul that was called did meet the criteria for an off-ball timing foul. One shot can be stopped by any player in the...
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Y'all still on?
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10,
they all
a
got
little more
roll.
optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3, I think discouragement clouds that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the end
Eyes
zone
hurt
to
like
get
a
that momentum.
motherfucker. Couldn't even see the goddamn
1:57
play.
to go in this first half on EA Sports.
Say
And
Jimbo
saying
ass,
nowhere to
though.
throw. He chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Nah, today
They will run
I just
straight
played
ahead
it
with Swift. And
with
he's not
them
going to
before
sniff the
I
first
see my
down
brother
here. He stopped at the
ice cream
25.
downstairs.
Now a timeout called for by the
Who got
defense.
that shit
It's just
going?
their first, so they'll have
That
2
what?
remaining here
On his
before
collar,
we get to
on his
halftime.
Grand Theft Auto or something.
On is the punter man as he boots this one away.
Oh, that's the Grand Theft Auto. They got that Migo going.
And this will be covered up. Pretty good result. It'll be down at the 14-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. There's really no reason to change what they've been doing to this point. They've got the lead. They've looked good this first half.
I agree with you totally, and a lot of coordinators, play callers feel exactly the same way. Until you stop what I'm doing, why should I make any changes? But there are a few that kind of outguess themselves or try to outguess the opponent, and they try to consider what they would do to take things away and go to those plays right away. It'll be fun to watch when they get to the second half to see which way they go.
Yeah, but to this point, it certainly hasn't been broke. We'll see if they try to fix anything. Lamb will go in motion.
Man, Kyrie sold me, bro.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down
Luka
coming
was
up.
going to take a night off. I took
took
him on the lower tonight. He did exactly that. Kyrie put that
and winning in a
at
big
least
way
24
and
points
giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Yeah.
2nd and 6, just inside the
I
30.
got one more ticket alive. Matter of fact, I'm about to go to that game now. And they all playing against each
A
other.
play fake, now Fields to throw. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack.
They hit for me on
Now
the
the Bears
assist.
going
I
to use
got
the
Luka
second of
and
their
Kyrie on the
timeouts.
assist.
As
Who
they
they
start
playing
with
tonight?
28 seconds to go in the
Luka
first half of
playing
play.
the Charlotte.
So now following the sack, Fields and the Bears looking at 3rd down and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And that will be incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Made. And I got
On
Malcolm
4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent
to go
away.
higher than 22 and a
This is
half.
fielded at the 27.
That's on right
Call that a
now.
46-yard
Luka,
punt running at
Kyrie.
the 40 on the 6-yard return. And control of
Trailblazers.
the
I
football
think he
switching
had
hands
40,
with
yeah,
very little
40.
time remaining until the half.
Yeah, last thing before that, he was on the Celtics last year.
But this is his first year out there, right? Or am I tripping?
Yeah, his first year.
Eagles
Bro.
offense set to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading
Luka
here
got
in the
9
second
assists
quarter,
for
not
me.
sure how
You only need
aggressively
8.5.
offensively they want to play this.
I think
we
we'll
got
find
8
out just
assists.
how much they
One
trust their
really
guys in this situation if they
Come
decide
on,
to take a
man.
shot.
So I need
So another
DeAndre Ayton to
incompletion
go
there.
higher
He's
than
hitting on fewer
25
than
and a
half his
half,
pass attempts in
20
this one,
rebounds,
and that
and
is
shit.
not a winning
I
formula.
would
Yeah,
do
so let's make sure we give him a
He's
little bit of
garbage.
credit to the
Malcolm.
defense here. They've given him a
Boy,
lot to
hell
think
no.
about.
But I mean, if you
a lot
add
of
all that
different
up, I
looks,
mean,
and he
You
seems a
ain't
little
seen
bit
that nigga. He
confused
been getting
trying
the
to complete
double-double.
passes.
Last 2 games, 16 and 12, and 2 assists.
Another throw on second
Just
down,
off,
and this
just
one
off the points and
incomplete as
rebounds
well.
by
Tough
itself
series
was
for the
over
passing game.
25
Things
and a
just aren't
half.
clicking. Hopefully they can come through on this play and get
In
this
both
series back
games.
on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
And that ain't even counting the 2 assists and the
They'll
1
throw
assist.
now on the final
Shit.
play.
I had to take it just
Try
off
and
the
set up
last
the
3
swing is
games.
Swift. And they get him down, but
Shit,
not
you
before
give me
he takes
10
it
points
across the
and
40-yard
15
line.
boards. Shit, let's
That's
go.
it for
Or
the
15
first
points and
half.
10
2 more
boards.
quarters to go.
1
We'll have
assist.
plenty more
We
to
got
see
action.
after the break.
We gonna see tonight. He got 6 points right now in second quarter. Matter of fact, the game on second
I'm
quarter,
saying-
2 minutes. 2 minutes left.
I'm just saying for
And we welcome
for
you
your
back
sake, I hope I
live
am
now
wrong.
inside the booth
I want you to
alongside
be wrong. I
Charles
want you to
Davis.
win.
I'm Brandon
So
Gordon,
they're right.
set and
Yeah,
ready
yeah.
to rock.
I'm just saying I don't fuck with him like that because he has no motive. I don't know what to expect from
The
him.
Bears holding the lead.
Yeah, shit,
and
I
ready
don't
to
know him like
receive
that
the
either.
kick.
Shit, I just
No, I know like when he's on the Suns, he ain't
Steps into the end zone.
he ain't do his job.
Come on, bro. What's up
And
with
he'll
this
wind up getting a
stuff?
couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27.
Yeah, changing the scenery, doing a nigga good. It look like, sound like.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half,
good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
And they went into the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Play action. It's Fields. Throw left side, taken in by Palmer. And they eventually get to him at the 17 after a pickup of 17 into the red zone, first down. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. Here's Fields. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield.
It's going to be intercepted. And the Eagles are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they just got a little help from their defense forcing the turnover. Now can they make that pay off in points?
They need to, partner. They're down on the scoreboard. Need to take advantage of those opportunities. And this is a good one right in front of them.
And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 23 yards, the final tally.
That turned into a very well-orchestrated play right there. Going to work his way out of the backfield to the right. And after he looked it in, he found plenty of space to roam and picked up big yardage.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Flush to his right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
Second down, here's Jalen Hurts. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. And the Bears are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. This defense, Charles, coming up with another interception. They have really done an excellent job of locking up these receivers.
Yeah, they're really on fire. They are actually doing what they talk about all the time, which is plastering.
Taking it right down Broadway. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 74 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Good, strong, explosive run that started inside, which means you've got to control those defensive linemen, the defensive tackles, the nose guards. Those guys have to be controlled. How about the offensive line, the job they just did?
Yeah, key that A-gap usually on those runs, right?
That's where it all starts because everyone wants to kind of control that area. It disrupts things from the defensive side and the offensive side. As we just saw, it opens up possibilities.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now Fields. That's taken in by Palmer. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it'll move the chains. They'll try to run this one in. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. A great play there. That's his 19th rushing touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And they open the lead up now to 25. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here and maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Adafe Owe. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here. 3rd and long.
Hold him. You got it right there.
And they're not going to get to the
Yeah,
line.
you said we a dirty team.
Switch ends as the 3rd quarter.
As you insinuated?
You're watching the NFL
I was
on
waiting on
EA
Square to open up
Sports.
across the middle, and Buddy was fighting through contact 5 yards past the line of scrimmage. I don't know, man. I didn't play football, so maybe 5 yards past the line of scrimmage. I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong.
The Eagles on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and forever. From the gun, it's Hurts. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Greedy Williams picks it off, and he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. Well, offensively, Charles, hard to put a silver lining.
Hey, man, there's a lot of receivers in this draft, man. I can tell you that. A lot of talent out there.
And it leads to a turnover.
I love how you paint the picture, partner, because you're exactly right about that one. Look at the empty stairs on that sideline. This is one of those games where you just want to go crawl under a rock until it's over.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Out of the gun, Fields. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
Throwing on 3rd down, Fields.
Oh, fuck.
It's intercepted.
Trying to keep getting this
And
nigga
the
the ball.
Eagles are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. A tackle made by J.T. Woods.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for second.
Oh, that was my pick, man.
And a major part of that
Press the triangle.
taking their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Yo.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts.
Oh!
He's got Smith here. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 46. Hurts sets up to throw it. He's going to get that to Swift underneath. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Swift running left. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
2nd down and 4. Back to throw here. A throw to the flat for Carter. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 15-yard line. 12 yards there as they move the chains. And with this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a first down.
Well, we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants this lead to stay right where it is.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
2nd down. Here's Hurts. Touchdown, Eagles. Devontae Smith. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the 4th quarter after that one, CD. And when he looked right off the line like he knew that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, and I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely play with more confidence because he certainly saw something he could exploit in the defense, and he made sure to let his quarterback know, just get it to me. And the rest was all up to him, and he delivered and made it a 3-score game.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They're in control here as they start 1st and 10 and appearing to have righted the ship following that 2-game losing streak. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Good gain there on first down. It keeps them in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. And this will be a Bears first down as he's able to get this up past the 40. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
Oh,
Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it.
geez.
And he's taken down inside the 30.
Triangle don't work.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. 149 yards rushing for him now on 17 carries. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on first and goal. They'll try to run it in, going option right. And holding it, maybe the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Back at the 5-yard line now, second and goal. Here's Fields. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to third and goal. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. Back to throw, Fields. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
I guess not content to get another 3 here late. They'll try to add 6 more as they go on fourth and goal. They'll try and run for it. And he'll be caught behind the line of scrimmage at the 3. They stop him on fourth and goal at the 3. And this Eagle defense stands tall down near the goal line. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. Goes with the out route and completes it to Swift. And he'll be out of bounds right at about the 10-yard line. Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be second down. Throwing is Hurts. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the game, I would have said never, not in a million years, but here we go.
Slow ass
So
Janko.
this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears. And this coaching staff, CD, I think you'd agree, pleased with this overall effort.
Oh, I think they're more than pleased, right? They got to look at each other like,
I'll let
wow,
you
we
know.
just pulled this one off in a big way. Great job of motivating. Even better job of game planning. They were facing a top 10 defense, so they had to make sure that everything was buttoned down, and they had it ready to go, and their guys executed.
Yeah, they were concerned not only about moving the ball through the air, but also on the ground. But both really started to come in sync.